In this video, I'm going to show you how to make Degue Senegalese Thiakry, or also known as Jollof Thiakry. If you are interested, stay tuned. So welcome back to my channel. I'm Queen Esther here. If this is the first time you are here, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button so I can welcome you to the royal family. And if you are a return subscriber, thank you so much for your support and thank you for subscribing. So let's get started. So I've been making 2 cans of Degue, one couscous and the other one is Senegalese Thiakry. Here's what we need. You will need couscous, you will need Thiakry, so 1 couscous 10 ounces and 1 cup of Thiakry, millet. You will also need 4 cans of condensed milk, 14 ounces each. You will also need 2 cans of evaporated milk, 12 ounces each. 2 containers of plain yogurt of any of your choice, 32 ounces each. 1/4 of nutmeg and 1.5 vanilla extract. Okay, you will also need 6 cups of Nido powder and 10.5 cups of water. So you will go ahead and get a container. You put 6 cups of Nido powder in there. Then you will introduce warm water. Okay, this is 3.5 cups of warm water, so pretty much 14 ounces. I will use that twice, so that will give me 3.5 cups. You will put in there and you want to make sure you mix first before you proceed with the next step. Then after it is thoroughly mixed, we will go ahead and add 7 cups of room temperature water. Okay, so that's 56 ounces. You mix it very well as well. Then you go ahead and add 2 plain yogurt. Now this can be any yogurt of your choice. You know, it can be whole milk, it can be whatever you like. Okay, just plain yogurt, it won't change anything. And you go ahead and stir it up very well also, and we will proceed to the next. You go ahead and add 2 cans of evaporated milk in there, 12 ounces each, and then you will stir it up. You will then go ahead and cover it up and place it in a oven. It has to be preheated first at a 350 Celsius just for 10 minutes. Then you turn it off before you put your milk in there, not while it is on. Okay, so here's what we got after it has been there for 8 hours. It looks super thick for me. So what I will do next, I will add some milk in there when I get to that space. Now this is optional. I simply prefer mine to be a little lighter. If you love your stick, you don't have to do what I will do next. All right, so what I will do then, I will go ahead and use a one container of couscous. All right, you put that in the bowl and you go ahead and add some hot water on there. Just make sure that it goes right above the couscous. Depending on how much you are making, you want the water to be just above it, and then you go ahead and cover it up and sit it up for 5 minutes, just like I'm doing right now. So once you cover it up, leave it there for 5 minutes, and this is how it's going to look like. Just beautiful. Okay, now you want to make sure you stir it up very well so you detach all the grains, and you want a fine tune. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stir it up very well, and I will show you how it should look like. Okay, take your time with this. That way there won't be no lumps when you are making it. This is how it looks like. The grains are all detached and very well to begin using. So now I'll go back to my milk. I will stir it up very well so it can become more defined. Okay, I will then go ahead and add a ½ teaspoon of my vanilla extract. This is optional. It's just so I can, you know, season up very well. You don't have to. And then 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. You can add cinnamon in there or whatever, raisin, whatever you like. But this is what I like to do. So I'm stirring out to make sure everything is well mixed, and then we are ready to add our 4 condensed milk. Now when it comes to the milk, guys, make sure you just do according to your taste. Put a little at a time and then taste it. If it is fine for you, you don't have to do what I'm doing here. It is always according to your taste. Okay, because I'm making so much and I will also dilute it with some milk, I use all my 4 cans of condensed milk. I will then go ahead and pour it up in another bowl, and then I will start adding the couscous a little at a time. Then I will stir it up and then pour it in my container on the side. Okay, so just watch how I do this. It is so tasty, guys. Make sure you do this. This is so up. It's so great for parties. And so I'm going ahead and I'm adding my milk in there as well. Now this portion is optional. Remember, as I was saying, I like mine to be a little liquid, and because when you put this in the fridge, it becomes thick. All right, so I put a little milk in there, and this is how it looks like. So I'm repeating the process over and over until I'm completely done with my entire couscous. So I did a lot, guys. So I did this is gonna be two portions. You see the other version, which is the millet, how that is done, right? But then I did that video, the first one. I brought it to church, and my church members loved it, and they said to bring more, so that I decided to do this much again, so I could combine the two videos together. So that's why you will see the other video that is about to play. That's the video that I did first, so they could taste it. And now this is the millet. Okay, it's called Jollof Thiakry, Senegalese Thiakry. You can buy this from Amazon. It is not very common, or your African store. So I got this one from Amazon. I will post the link below, so if you're interested in getting those. All right, so I will go ahead and pour hot water. Okay, I'm pouring a cup of hot water on my Degue, Thiakry, or however you call this. Okay, so I will use 1 cup and I put it in the bowl, and I will then introduce my hot water on there. I will make sure it get absorbed. You guys are going to see how that is done. It get absorbed, and once it is absorbed, I will then go ahead and put it back in the microwave, because I love my my Thiakry to be very, very soft. It is more harder than the couscous. The couscous is softer. So with this right here, you want to make sure you put it in the microwave, just so it can be softer, if that's what you prefer. Some people don't. Some people prefer to have this just as it is. I personally don't. Okay, so what I end up doing, I'm simply adding some water above here, and then I put 1 cup of water, and I went ahead and I added an extra, just so it can become soft. Now once that is done, once everything is absorbed, you're going to see how it looks like. I will show you. Then we'll proceed to adding that. This is how it looks like. Then you go ahead and put that to between 5 to 7 minutes in the microwave, and touch the texture. See how you like it. All right, then we'll go ahead and repeat the same process as I did with the other one. I will add some milk, this time directly in the Degue Thiakry, and I will mix it up a little at a time. And as based on how I love the texture, meaning that if it's thick or if it's thin, whatever, I will turn it up, and I'll keep adding more milk to it until I feel that it is convenient for me, my personal like. So here's what I'm doing. I'm just stirring it up, and I'm adding some more milk as I go, until I'm comfortable or I'm happy with how it came out. Okay, it is very simple. So again, guys, this is how you make Degue Senegalese Thiakry. It is delicious. Make sure you make this, and don't forget to like and share this video with others, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, guys. Until I come your way, au revoir, salut.